McGregor did. It's really a trick. He gets these people to box with him. They have no business boxing with him, and he's making millions and millions of dollars doing this way after his competitive career is over. Needs that money. That money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
Because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values. There's no...
Joe Rogan publicly questioned claims made by Floyd Mayweather Jr. about owning $42 million worth of property across 60 buildings, expressing skepticism about the scale of the real estate empire being presented. However, while debates over Mayweather's finances often surface in media and online discussions, concrete details about private assets can be difficult to independently verify, and bold claims, whether promotional or critical, tend to generate headlines without always providing full financial transparency.
Well, Floyd is just piecing him up. Boxed up by literally the greatest boxer of all time. Floyd was just boxing him up, which is what he does. So that's what's interesting is Floyd's making more money than anybody, and he's boxing people who have no chance of beating him. It doesn't even hurt his record. Also, money. He needs that money. That money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
It's not that expensive though, but
He's only 46. But he does this with everything, man. He's got $1 million watches.
I don't think he buys every pair.
You think they give them to him?
Yeah, because then you get a video like that.
Right. That's smart.
And then you get Floyd's Air Force Ones given away for charity. That's a tax write-off. And all sorts of things that goes into
Yeah, you
that.
got a good point. But those $1 million watches, they're not giving you those.
Joe Rogan has commented on the evolution of Floyd Mayweather Jr. from the aggressive, highlight reel pretty boy phase of his career into the calculated money Mayweather persona, suggesting that over time Floyd shifted focus from pure entertainment and risk-taking inside the ring to financial strategy, brand building, and maximizing paydays, often using brash promotion and verbal jabs at opponents as part of the business model rather than just the sport itself.
Floyd went from being like a real exciting pressure fighter and he had a bunch of hand problems to like Money Mayweather, start talking, just boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's great.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat up by him.
Well, I think they're all delusional.
And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit. And he's like, look at my $1 million watch. Look at my fucking jet. Look at my house. Look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed. Like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes. But when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million. And so you hate him.
Joe Rogan has argued that while Floyd Mayweather Jr. is one of the most famous and technically brilliant boxers ever, often associated as much with his wealth as his undefeated record, his skill set is highly specialized. And Rogan has been blunt in saying that success in boxing doesn't automatically translate to MMA, suggesting Floyd would struggle significantly under mixed martial arts rules due to grappling, kicks, and cage dynamics that fall outside pure boxing.
For MMA license wants 6 to 8 months to train. He's screwed. First of all, they should give him everything they can get their greasy paws on, get him to fight Conor in an MMA fight.
You'd be screwed.
It's not just getting screwed. Like someone said it should be 1,000 to 1. That's not high enough. It's not high enough. If Conor McGregor was going to fight Floyd Mayweather in MMA, it is as close to 100% as anything ever gets ever. He's probably going to punch Conor in the face a couple of times. It's probably going to suck, but Conor's going to get a hold of him. And then he's going to be like a baby. And if that doesn't happen, he'll kick Floyd's legs out from under him. He'll kick his legs sideways. He'll kick them from the outside. He'll kick them from the inside. He'll stay way the way from any sort of a range where Floyd can punch him. It'll be a completely alien range.
Joe Rogan once highlighted the level of influence Floyd Mayweather Jr. holds in boxing, recounting a story that Mayweather allegedly had the power to remove or replace a referee mid-event, using it as an example of how only someone at Floyd's level of fame, financial leverage, and drawing power could exert that kind of control. Rogan's broader point wasn't just about the incident itself, but about how Mayweather's wealth and star status have given him unusual sway within the sport.
Referee said Floyd Mayweather hit him behind the head. So Floyd fired the referee in the middle of the bout. Floyd throws this punch, and he's 100% correct. The punch landed the side of the head. It's a right hook. It's a perfect punch. And the referee was saying, watch the back of the head. He's like, what the are you talking about? And so he kicks the guy out, and they bring in a different referee who finishes the fight. It was insane.
In terms of like how often do you get hit versus how often do you hit the other guy, he's the best ever. The way him and his uncle and his father talk, I imagine they were always super competitive from the time they were young.
Yeah.
Like he grew up being they're super competitive. They're competitive about talking. They're competitive about all kinds of things. So it's like that hive, like growing up with that all the time. And
Joe Rogan has said that Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s extreme competitiveness was forged in his upbringing, learning under his father, Floyd Mayweather Sr., and his uncle, Roger Mayweather, both of whom instilled a relentless drive to win. Rogan suggests that same competitive fire that made Floyd dominant in his prime didn't just stay in the ring. It carried over into how he approaches business and money, turning financial success into another arena where he feels compelled to outdo everyone else.
Mayweather says he makes $300 million a month, which is $3.6 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes what did he say, $300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240. And I know I'm 5'8" and a half and 240. So there you go. There's no way. There's that. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $300 million a month. So there.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has made bold claims in the past about earning around $3 million per month, and even implying he out-earns figures like Bill Gates. But such statements are widely viewed as promotional bravado. Boxing income typically comes in large, event-based paydays tied to specific fights and pay-per-view sales, rather than consistent monthly salaries. And financial analysts often note that without verified disclosures, sweeping comparisons and fixed monthly income claims are difficult to substantiate and likely exaggerated for image and branding.
Generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. I told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. says his main goal is building generational wealth and teaching his children to succeed in business. But critics argue that his strong focus on money sometimes overshadows his legacy and character outside the ring.
I brought him over while Floyd was, still incarcerated.
Yeah.
Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you're already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, to give me the other half of it? Well, I gotta ask you for it.
Right.
And then when
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual, the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
And I'm looking at him and he looked in my face and
There have been public disputes involving Floyd Mayweather Jr. and 50 Cent, including 50 Cent's claim that he lost around $2 million tied to business dealings during Mayweather's jail period. However, these accusations were made in interviews and social media exchanges and were never fully litigated in court, making them part of a highly publicized personal and business fallout rather than legally proven findings. And both men have a history of trading sharp words publicly.
So the money's really gone.
Yeah, that's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
All that money.
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like within lifestyle, that money is gone. Trust me. Now it's like if you call him, he'll be at your local hosting in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Do you think step back in the ring?
Name another boxer besides myself that's more famous than Logan Paul.
Tyson Fury.
What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has.
Logan Paul, 56 million. Tyson Fury, 4 million.
So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you were me, you gotta look at 35 million for 12 rounds and 100 for 6 rounds.
50 Cent has continued to criticize Floyd Mayweather Jr. publicly, claiming that people within Floyd's circle struggle with his personality and alleging that he prioritizes money and status above everything else. However, these remarks stem from a long-running personal feud between the two, and while they fueled headlines and social media exchanges, there remain one-sided accusations rather than independently verified facts.
Another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're going to have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
To their 2021 exhibition bout, Logan Paul publicly claimed he had not been fully paid by Floyd Mayweather Jr., sparking headlines and online debate. However, Mayweather's team has previously suggested payment structures in exhibition events can involve staggered payouts tied to revenue processing, and no court ruling definitively established wrongdoing, making the situation a contractual dispute played out largely in the media rather than a proven financial violation.